Sorry. Okay, let me repeat it again. Okay, so we have seen like how what are the main major commands in the Git. So Git initialize the Git, then after initializing a folder is created. Now we have seen that .git folder was created in the project. Inside the project, inside hello world demo, a .git project folder is created. Now this .git is nothing but the local repository. If you go inside that, you will get all the things, all the files related to a local repository. Okay, and as soon as you will be pushing the code or committing the code to the local repository, the size of .git folder will increase. When we created it was something around 26 KB, but we pushed some files into local Git repository. Now the size is 4.68 MB, so it will get on increasing. In your organization, if you are pulling some code from the remote repository, then your .git local folder will be maybe like it may be around 2 GB or 2.5 GB, something like that, because there's a lot of code in your organization inside the repository. Okay, so
Hmm.
this will get keep on increasing because this is a distributed kind of system. We pull a remote repository and we have a copy of that remote repository we can have in our local, so that if we there is an issue with the connection from the central repository, still we can work on our code. No worries, because we have a local repository, and once you work, you can push your code to the remote repository. So it works like that. So this is a Git repository, local Git repository. So we once we initialized, we created a .git folder over there. Then what you can do, you can now there was a git ignore file. We created a git ignore. Now git ignore means whatever you will specify under the git ignore file, it will not tracked. It will not be tracked by local git. Means, say if some file is there where you keep some documentation, you have some instructions, but you don't want to git to track that file, so add that file inside git ignore. Or the files which are not necessary for the project, not necessary means they will not be needed while building the package, so keep those, you can keep those files inside git ignore. It will not be tracked by the git. Okay, and if it is not tracked by the git, then it will not be pushed to the remote repo as well. Okay, in this way you can save some space. Okay, so you can always do that. So here we created a git ignore file as well. If you go inside the project, see a git ignore file is there, we created that. Okay. So after that, whatever the files are there, we added those files to the git. Now once we do git add dot, means I'm asking git to track all those files. I'm asking git to track all those files which we created in this project. So git tracks, local git tracks all those files. After that, I'll put git commit, and hyphen m means just the message, initial commit. Then what? Now before the initial commit, it will ask you, it will give you some error. It will not commit. Why? Because the first time system will not know you, who you are, from where you are pushing. So, or from where you are committing. So first time you have to authenticate. So when it will give some error, or before this command, do one thing, run these commands: git config hyphen global user dot email. Give your email, which email, using which you are logged into your DevOps account. So provide your email of Azure DevOps account. Okay, and username, provide your name in as an Azure DevOps account. Then if you see the git status, it will show you that nothing is committed, only you have added the files, and those are tracked by the git log. You can see the commit ID and all. Okay. You can see the logs for the Git. Git branch means it will show you the branch. Git branch hyphen m means modify the branch. Modify. So it changes the name of the branch from master to main. Now, whatever you have committed, once committed, you can push it to the remote repository. So this was the command for that. This is one time. Okay, URL you have to give this URL. This is the remote repo URL. You have to give it one time, and it is from the demo project which we created. Now, so local to very simple. Local to remote, git push origin main. Remote to local, git pull origin main. This all these things, if you will work on the DevOps side, anyways, this has to be taken care by, all these things has to be taken care by uh, people in the development phase only. But you should know that's why. So we should know the basic things, how a project is created and how we use the repository, because sometimes what happens there, comes some issue for repos and all. So you should know how to resolve those issues. So you should know the basic commands, what is happening, how a code is pushed, how the branches are created, all these things. Okay. Now, I told you that if you are working on the same file, if you are working on the same file means whatever the file is created in this project once, and it is pushed to the remote repo, and then again if you are working on that, then using one command, git commit hyphen m, and then the message and hyphen a. So using this one command, directly you can add also in the one command, in the same command, and directly you can commit. Both the things you can do in one command. But this is for existing file, if you are working on the existing code. But if you are creating some new file, this will not work. Okay. So till here we have seen in the last classes, we were seeing the branching strategies. Okay. So branching strategies means when I say branching strategies means there can be different branches you may create. So if we talk about branching strategy, means what branching strategy you follow. What branching strategy you follow. So in different organization, you follow different branching strategies. This can be a question also, like what branching strategy you follow. So how many environments you are maintaining in your organization. So whatever the environments are there, still if you have not working with the DevOps or you don't know, you can say, you can answer, okay, you can answer either three, you can answer either four. We are using three environments or four environments. Okay. So most common are development stage. Okay. Development environment is there, stage environment is there, test. Okay. So these kind of environments you can answer. Okay, we are doing these. We are having these environments. Let's see if mm, CI/CD life cycle branching strategy. Okay, see in the branching strategy, like we have a demo project. So we have DP hyphen dev, DP hyphen QA, DP hyphen staging, DP hyphen UAT, DP hyphen production, and after production you can have bug fixes branch also. Means after going to the production, if there are any bugs reported, then you can have one more branch for bug fixing. So you can, out of these options, you can name any three or four, like dev, QA, UAT, and prod. Okay. So dev, QA, UAT, prod, staging, UAT, prod also. Some in some organization they follow now more branching strategies, but three to four are main, like dev, stage, and test. Okay. Or stage or UAT, you can say. So how this works, like first you create the dev branch. So after the successful run in the dev branch, then only you will be creating the stage or QA. You will not directly create all the branches at once. Okay. Once everything runs successful, everything is tested in dev, then only you will go to the stage branch. Okay. And once everything is done on the stage side, then you will create a UAT or production, whatever you want to create. Okay. So here in the branching strategy, you have to go one by one. Now we have also discussed about simple branching strategy. Means, so in simple branching strategy, we are saying that we have pulled some code from the local repo. Okay. And then we don't have to work on that in the local repo. We have the main file, main branch, but we have to we have created a feature branch because we don't have to directly commit some code to the main branch. So we created a feature branch. Now we have a working copy in the feature branch. Now we have changed in the feature branch and added and committed to the feature branch. Now what we can do? We can merge this feature branch to the main branch, and then we can push the to the remote repo. This was simple branching strategy. Okay. Now advanced branching strategy means you can have a feature branch in remote repo also. Like here we have in the local only, but if you want, you can have in the remote repo as well. So you can have a local feature branch, push it back to the main branch, then from the main branch, push to the remote feature branch, and then push it to the remote main branch. This advanced branching strategy. Okay. So you can have different feature branches. You can have different feature branches. Like for any application, for e-card or any type of application, e-commerce application, see features, login page, first feature branch, then add to cart, second feature, then username, description and all, third feature, then work item, fourth feature, like these things. So as per your project, you can create different feature branches. Now these feature branches also will be created by developers only. In the branching strategy, you don't have that kind of work because mostly when developers work to develop something, they will be dealing with this branching strategies and all. Okay. But you will be knowing what are the branches in the project. Since you will be deploying the code, you will be one to deploy the code as a DevOps engineer. So you should know how many branches are there, so that whenever you create any pipeline or whenever you deploy something, you should not make mistakes. Okay. It's like by mistake you are creating a pipeline for dev or stage, and while creating a pipeline you have given some other branch. Like sometimes they don't give the name as production, sometimes they give us like project name and all to the main branch. So it's difficult so to understand if you do not know. So it's important that development team and you should be at the same page. Okay. So that's why it's branching strategies, so that you should know. Now in the branching strategy, when we came, so we created like Git. Very first step when you will come to the branching strategy, Git pull origin main. So whenever you are starting a day, always pull the code from the remote repo, because remote repo manages the version of the code, latest version of the code. Whatever the push in the last days, whatever the push is there in the last days, you need to pull that code. So git pull origin from where you will be pulling from the main branch only. Okay. Then now see, if I want to create some feature branch now, since I want to update some code, so I've pulled my code from the origin main branch, and I've pulled into the local repo, and the code is now in the main branch. Code is now in the main branch, local main branch. But I don't want to change something in the main branch directly. What I want to do, I want to create a feature branch. So using git branch, we will see how many branches are there. But if I write git branch and the branch name like features change hyphen title, so it will create a branch change title, features change title for me. Okay, so and how to switch? For switching to the feature branch, git checkout feature, so it will change, the head will change from main branch to the feature branch. Now you can open the file and you can change whatever you want and you can commit. Now whatever you will be committing, it will be committed to the feature branch only, not to the main branch. Since we have changed the branch, so it will be committed to the feature branch only. Like git commit hyphen m, whatever message you can give, you can. And once this is done, what you can do, you can check out to the main, means checkout means changing the branch. So once it is committed to the feature branch, what you can do, git checkout main. So go back to your local main branch and then you can perform this git merge feature and change title. So whatever you committed inside the feature branch, it will be merged to the main branch. And then once merged, you can do git push origin main. So whatever you changed, it will be pushed to the main repository. So this is how the branching strategy works. And also, if you don't want to push it to the remote main, then you can create a feature branch there also. And you can push it to the feature branch like git push origin. In place of main, you can give remote feature branch like features slash change title. You can have that branch over there also. Okay. So in this way, you can create the feature branches. Once done, what you can do, you can delete your feature branch in your local. Always perform this. Once the changes are done, always delete the feature branch. If you do not delete the feature branch, what will happen? If you do not delete the feature branch, you will be ending up having number of feature branches in your project. So that will be pretty much confusing. Okay, so whenever you make a change, you create a feature branch, always delete that feature branch after the changes are done. Okay, so in your local, you can perform this deletion by doing git branch hyphen d, means delete, and the feature branch name. In the remote repo, there is an option. In the remote repo, there is an option we will see. While pushing the code from the local, it will go to the feature branch. And when you merge that feature branch, remote feature branch to the remote main branch, automatically the feature branch will get deleted. So that is the feature given in the Azure repo. Okay. There you don't have to perform the delete operation. But in your local, you have to perform the delete operation of the feature branch. Okay. So let's open that. Let's see. Now there is one more website, a very good website where you can practice Git. So Git is School. Git is School is a website where you can practice Git. So here you will go to the Git School. Like there is a W3C school. You have seen there you can practice your coding skills, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Similarly, there is a Git school where you can practice your Git skills. See, you can enter any command and it will show you.
Mhm.
Like as of now, head is the master branch is there. Okay. Now you can create any other branch as well, or you can create any file inside the master. Okay. So as of now, the head is master branch. Now, if I create any feature branch, like I'll do git branch. So as of now, master is there, but now I want git branch, and then I want features. What feature? I want to change the title of the file. So I've given like this, features change title. So it will create a branch. Now here it will show you by graph in the git school. It will show you by
Yeah.
graph. So as of now, head is master and a feature branch is created. Now if you do git branch, it will show you two branches like this, master, and a star is there in front of master, means as of now the master branch, whatever you will push or commit, it will go to the master branch. But if you want to change, then git checkout, and then you can give that feature branch features, and then change title is the name of the feature branch. Now see where this head comes up. It comes under the feature change title, means now whatever you will push, it will go to the features branch, it will not go to the main branch. So like this you can. So for example, let's go back to the main branch or master branch. I'm in the master branch. If you check the branch, I'm in the master branch. Now,
But the head did not change, no? Yeah. When you change to master branch.
pardon?
So you checked out to master branch, right? So at
Mhm.
the moment we are in master branch, but the head is still in feature branch in the graph. Yeah, right side, sir, in the graph.
Mhm.
Yeah, the head is still in feature branch.
Wait. Maybe it is not updated. Now you can see. Now it is changed to the. Okay. So it was not updated. We refreshed it and it has changed to the feature branch now.
Yeah, but it should be in master branch, no? The head should be in master branch because we checked out to master branch.
Oh, branch. Sorry. Okay. As of now, it is master and it is in the feature branch. Already exist. Okay. Wait. Sorry. Uh, git checkout. Okay, it's a features, not feature. Wait. It should change. Maybe some mistake by, I don't know, the system only. Means they are from their side, from this Git school.
Okay, okay, I got it. At the top, it's showing the head is at master.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Yeah,
Here
yeah.
it's not showing in the graph. Maybe it took some time to update or I don't know. Okay.
Okay, okay, fine.
This is just for practicing purpose, like practicing the commands and all. Okay. So you can practice the commands over here, Git commands. Whatever the commands you want, you can pick, run. Okay. So this was just, I've given the link here. You can use it. No worries. Okay. So we were here. Let's see. Uh, let's open the terminal. Let's go to our project. Like this, we have project folder. Hmm. Hmm. Hello world demo. Let's go. Hello world demo. Okay. Inside hello world demo. Hello world app. Hello world app. Okay. Untracked file. There is an untracked file. Okay. We'll not do anything now. Whatever the first thing we'll be doing, we'll perform this one. Okay. We'll perform this one. Now from HTTPS, uh, this demo project branch, main branch, fetch head, already up to date. Okay, already up to date. Now let's see git branch. Okay, as of now we are on the main branch. I just want to delete the feature branch as of now. Okay, uh, because that day we created it was we were facing some issue with the feature branch. Okay, let's delete that. So git branch hyphen d and feature, change title, hyphen title. Okay, delete it, run git branch hyphen d. Okay, capital D. Let's see capital D also. Deleted the branch. Okay, let it be. Now, if you do git branch, now we have only main branch. We have pulled the latest code to the main branch. Now let's follow from here. Let's follow from here. So features, and let's create this one. Now if you do git branch, now we have two branches, features and main branch. Let's go to the feature branch. Git checkout. Sorry. Huh.
We need to check out. No?
Sorry. Yeah. Switch to the feature branch. Now we have changed to the feature branch. Now we have to make changes in the file in the feature branch. So
Okay, we'll create a new file.
no, already we will be changing in the index file now.
Okay.
We have created feature branch change title. Okay. This is just for editing that file. And this is Visual Studio Code, not the Visual Studio 22. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So index file is there, and inside the index file we have like welcome to our DevOps project. We can add some line over here. Our class starts at 8. Okay, 8 a.m. This is the other line I just added. Let's not get this. Now, let's save it. Okay, let's save this file. I think the changes has been saved here. Okay. Let's go back to the terminal. Let's go back to the terminal, and now git add. Now first see, let's check the git status first, and then we'll see. So git status. Now we have modified index.cshtml. Okay, this one. Let's see. Let's commit it. So on branch feature title changes not staged for commit. Use git add file to update what will be added. Okay. Git add we did not run, right? So okay, git add star. Ah, 4 files changed. Okay. Now if you check the git status, on branch feature change title, nothing to commit, work tree clean. Now let's go to main branch. So git if again we can see git branch, we are in the still in the features branch only. So git checkout main. Let's go to the main branch. Switch to the main branch. Your branch is up to date with origin.main. Now let's see. Now we are on the main branch. Now we have to test this merge feature. So git merge and then features change hyphen title. Following untracked file tree files would be overwritten by merge. Please move or remove them before you merge. Okay. Okay, this is the file name.
Well, I think you need to commit all the
Yes, yes,
files.
just changing. The following untracked file, working tree file would be overwritten by merge. Okay. Please move or remove them before you merge. Okay. Mm, so if I want to merge this bit, let's add, let's commit this one also. Let's commit hyphen m. Let's add git add and the file name. Okay. Now this is added. Now it should be clean. Now if we can see, we can git merge. Now you can see it has been merged, right? So merge made by ORT strategy, okay, in the index.cstml. Now this has been merged. Now let's push this one to the origin main. Okay. So this happened because last time when we were using that Visual Studio 22, we changed the file over there and we committed also in the Visual Studio 22. Okay. But again, when we were doing here in the command prompt, it was giving us error. Now today we deleted that feature branch. Okay. Because whatever we error were getting, due to that feature branch, we deleted that feature branch. We created a new feature branch here. Okay. So whatever we are committed to the feature branch, it was new to that feature branch. So that's why it was not giving that error. It was giving only one error because there was one file in the main branch before merging, which was not tracked. So we added that file with the file name, whatever the file it was giving. Okay. This file was not added. So we added that first, we committed it, and then main branch was clean. And then we merged from the feature branch to the main branch. Okay. So now you can see 3 file change, 10 file insertions, okay, 10 deletions, all this it is showing. Okay. Now git push origin main. Now we should see the changes in the remote rep also, if we have done everything correct. Okay. So let's open this Azure DevOps. Azure DevOps organization. Don't create your organization with the Gmail one. Okay. Because Microsoft account will not give full permissions to the external identity. Create with your Microsoft ID. Okay. So whenever, if you have created this portal, by default a user will be created. User would have been created while you created this portal or created an account with this portal. So create DevOps account with that account, with your ext account, so that by default Microsoft gives all the permissions to your this member user. Okay, don't create with the Gmail, otherwise you will be facing issues with the permissions. So means I'm saying create organization or create Azure DevOps account using your default directory user. Okay, don't create it using Microsoft account like Gmail account. So here you will be seeing a Gmail account as a Microsoft account. So create it with the directory user, so that by default directory gives you all the permissions for Azure DevOps. So in the default directory, we have 2 projects. Now you can go to the trainings section, and you can go to the demo project. Okay. Once you go to the demo project, go to repos, go to your project views, where we changed in the home index.cshtml. Can you see now? Welcome to our DevOps project. Our class starts at 8 a.m. Earlier, it was just welcome to our Azure DevOps project. Now, it is updated in the repo. Now, once I have updated this, what I have to do? I have to delete the feature branch, right? Right? Hello?
You are right. You are right, sir.
Yeah. So now we will delete our feature branch. So git branch -d, and so it will be a capital D. Okay. Let's delete the feature branch. So deleted feature branch. Now if you see the log, you can check the log. See, all the logs with commit are given here. Whatever we have done today. Now these are multiple 9 logs. Now if you see only the commit ID in the single line. You don't want to see the description, so you can use git log hyphen hyphen one line. So this is also one command you can see. Control C is for coming out of the editor. Still not coming out. I don't know. No worries, you can start afresh. Duplicate, you can start. Let's go to the E DevOps. Now, can you see all the commit ID in one line only? Means it has taken some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 characters from the commit ID, like starting 8 characters from the commit ID, and it is giving the message in one line only. Earlier, when you did this git log, it was giving whole description. Now it is giving only one line, only in the one line. Okay. Now there is a strategy called three-way merge. Now this was a simple merge, what we are saying. Now there is a strategy called three-way merge. Now when we talk about three-way merge, so say we created a branch called F1, git branch F1, then we have checked out to the F1, then updated any file. You updated any file, say index.cshtml. Okay. Now you have added, then you have committed. So here git commit. Same thing what we have did over here. You go to the main. Now update any file in the main without merging. Update any file in the main. Okay. So you updated some file in the main. Now one file you updated in the feature branch. One file you updated in the main branch. You also added that file. Okay. And you committed that file. Now there are two commits here. So what it will do, it will create, it will do like this. So earlier, this was your main branch. Earlier, this was your main branch. Main, this is your main branch. Now, out of this main branch, you created a feature branch here. A feature branch. This is your feature branch. Now, you changed one file over here. And you changed one file over here. Say that file, this file you did. And then you did this file. Once you changed it, you added the file. You added the file here also. And then you added the file here also. In the feature of branch, you added. In the main branch also, you added. Okay. I'm talking about different files, not the same file. Okay. So a different file you added here, a different file you added here. Okay. And then what you did, you committed here, you committed here. Now both places you have committed. So this is your commit. Okay, this is your commit. Now here you have done change in the file. Okay, change in some file. Then here edit the file where we have added to the main staging area, main branch staging area. Okay, and then committed in the main branch. Similar things we have done over here with the feature branch. So here also we change some file. Okay, change in some, I'll say other file here, other file. Then what we did, again added other file to the feature branch staging area. And then at last what we did, committed in the feature branch. So committed in the feature branch. Now till here, first we have done the same thing with the feature branch, then we have done the same thing with the main branch. Okay, now let's see what they are saying. So you have committed in the main branch also. Now what you will do, git merge F1. Now when you will be committing, it will give you a merge conflict. It will give you a merge conflict. So what is a merge conflict?
At the same time, committing more than one commit happening
Yes.
on the
At
same
the
file.
same time, you are committing more than one files. So here we are doing that thing only. Now when you will merge, there will be a merge
Conflict.
Yes. So when you will merge these things, there will be a merge conflict now. merge conflict. So when you will merge, there will be a merge conflict. Sorry. In this thing, we will not do. Ha.
Yeah, because these are two
Yeah,
different
so
files,
you
means it will
will,
not contain.
yes, now you will be merging this feature branch to the main branch. Okay, so it will go like this. Now you want to merge. You want to merge. So here you will be merging to the main. So again, you will be performing some command like merge to main. Now already there is a code in the main which is just committed. It has not been pushed. And you are merging this over here. You are merging this over here. So now this will result in the merge conflict because your working tree for the main branch is not clean. So this will result, okay, merging of a feature branch will result in merge conflict. Since working tree is not clean. Now either what you have to do, you have to go to the main branch and whatever changes are there in the file, either you have to remove them. Okay, either you have to remove them. Once you have removed, now you can commit. So how to remove a merge conflict? You have whatever the file is showing the error, you have to go that file manually and you have to change. Okay, you have to change. So this we'll be seeing how to change, how to do that. So this will result in the merge conflict. Now you are doing changes in the feature, you are doing changes in the main. Now you are going changing, adding, committing, here also changing, adding, committed. But at the final, when you want to merge a feature branch to the main branch, it will not merge and it will show you a merge conflict. Why? Because here was also a one change which was committed. Okay, and here also one change which was committed. And you cannot merge multiple commits. Okay, so either you have to remove this one or change, make changes in the file here. It will show you a error. Okay, so if we see, okay, if we see a merge conflict, merge conflicts happen when you merge branches that have competing commits and Git needs to your help to decide which changes to incorporate in the final merge. Now, like there, Git is confused here. Git is confused. Okay. So it will ask you which changes to incorporate in the final merge. Either you have to incorporate this one, either you have to incorporate this one. Okay. So you have to make changes in one file. Okay. Let's see if some kind of images can display this. Same thing. Like if you go, you will find same thing what we have seen here. Like this only. Main feature, changes in the file, then added, then committed, and then going for a merge conflict. I'll see if some meaningful diagram would be there. I'll upload. Okay. So, so developer should resolve the merge conflict. Now, if there is a merge conflict, you will ask developer to resolve the merge conflict, but we'll see how to resolve a merge conflict. Okay. So once the merge conflict is resolved, you can add and git commit. I have resolved the conflict. All these things. Okay. Git push origin main, then you can push it to the main. Now this type of merging is called a three-way merge. So there can be a question, what is a three-way merge? Okay, so you can define what is a three-way merge. Like, see, if there is a main branch, there is a feature branch, and we are making changes in some file in the main branch. Also at the same time, we are making changes in the feature branch, and then we are adding it to the staging area in the feature branch as well, in the main branch as well. Okay, and then we are, after staging, what we are doing, we are committing. But finally, when we will merge the feature branch to the main branch, it will give us a merge conflict. So we can only merge the feature branch into the main branch when we do resolve that merge conflict. This is a kind of three-way merge. Okay, simple definition. Whatever we have seen, you can explain in that way only. What is a three-way merge? Everyone got it? What is a three-way merge?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll perform this three-way merge tomorrow. Once this is done, we'll see the rebase option. What is the rebase option? Then squash merging, and then we'll see what is a pull request, how to create a pull request. Okay, maybe 2 classes we'll finish this out. Git. Okay, once Git is finished, we'll see the pipelines, how to create a pipeline, how to deploy this code, whatever there is in the remote repository. So we will be finishing Azure boards, Git, and pipelines. After this, whatever labs we are having, we'll be performing all those labs. Okay, since all the basic we'll be covering in this, whatever the tools and all are there, we'll be covering in this. And once covered, I think today is Thursday. Can we have a class on Saturday?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. We'll have a class on Saturday at the same time, 8.
Same
Okay.
time?
8 in the morning, same time.
Okay.
Okay, so in that class, we'll be doing all these things. We'll be completing this thing. Maybe we can sit to 2 hours on Saturday and we can complete all these things so that we can
Yeah,
start.
sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, sir. So when you say pipeline, is it referred as Azure pipeline or it is involving Jenkins also?
As of now, we'll be learning Azure pipeline. I'll tell you how
Okay.
to create a Jenkins pipeline as well. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Thank you, sir.
yeah, thank you everyone. We'll see tomorrow about merge and all, three-way merge and squashing strategy and rebase option as well.